Hello there. We're bracing ourselves for some severe weather over the next day or so, particularly for the northern half of the UK. Now, the main issue will be the winds. That's what we're most concerned about, but there'll also be some problems from snow and ice as well. Now, the culprit, particularly for the winds, will be this deepening area of low pressure that's going to be swinging up across Scotland as we go through the day, and that will be bringing the most severe weather, the strongest of the winds. So it will be a pretty wet and windy start to the day generally, but across the northern half of Scotland, it's snow that could be causing most of the problems, at least through the morning. It'll be falling thick and fast across the northern half of Scotland, particularly up over the higher ground, above, say, 200 or 300 metres. And coupled with those strengthening winds, we could even see blizzard conditions for a time. So very nasty conditions up over those higher routes. But the wind really is the main issue. Like I said, we've got a red alert out from the Met Office for those winds, and they'll be affecting many northern parts of the UK. Now, this is the area we're expecting the highest impact from those winds, so central and southern Scotland, but really the whole of Scotland, parts of North East England and Northern Ireland will also be quite badly affected. But across central and southern Scotland, we're expecting 70-mile-per-hour gusts or more. Could be as high as 80 miles per hour in exposure, so that's enough to cause significant disruption to travel, possibly some structural damage as well. It'll be very windy everywhere, and we'll see a line of rain driving down across England and Wales, where temperatures will still just about scrape into double figures, although perhaps not feeling it with that wind. And following on from the snowfall across northern Scotland, we could see a bit of a thaw as some rain follows on. By the end of the day, though, the strongest winds will be down across the northeast of England. We could see as high as 70-mile-per-hour gusts here, so certainly not out of the woods yet. And then as we go on into Friday, well, as the low pulls away, it'll allow colder air to flood in across the northern half of the UK, bringing with it some wintry showers. So the end of the week is looking cold and frosty for many of us, a real change to much colder conditions. This is how things are looking on Friday then. That low pressure pulling away towards the northeast of Scotland, allowing some very strong winds and heavy snowfall for a time in the far northeast. So we could see blizzard conditions here. That could really be quite nasty. But it allows those floodgates to open. So Friday and on into the weekend, much colder for all of us. There will be some wintry showers generally across many northern parts of the UK. Further south, fewer, I think. It will generally be dry with plenty of sunshine. But just notice those temperatures creeping down, and we'll be looking at some sharp overnight frosts as well. By Sunday, it'll all change once again. We'll see more rain sweeping in and temperatures perhaps just beginning to creep up as well. Bye-bye.
The BBC is proposing changes to some of its services to adapt to its new funding settlement. The BBC Trust wants to